Hello, hello. Who's made it in? Hi, Dar. I love our page. It turned out so cute. I just got to finish it now, but I love it. I love it. Oh, I can't wait to finish it, and I will send you a copy, my friend. Who's all here? If you're here, say hello. So I sent the link to everybody, so. Lena made it. 2 people. Let's see. Okay, just waiting for the others. Eileen's here. Jude's is here. Is it only in the direct message? Yeah, I only direct message those who were invited. Made it echoing. I'm echoing? Maybe it's because I shouldn't be echoing. Okay, there's 6 people, so there should be 6 people. If you're in the room, Eileen, Anne, I think you guys are the only ones that haven't said hello. Say hello. Eileen says she's here and she's fine. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Anne to respond and make sure that she's in the room. Copy link. Messages. Oh, do. Okay. Eileen is invisible. She's invisible? I don't know. So you didn't put us all together? No, Eileen. I sent the message to each one of you separately. I sent the link only to each one of you separately. Yeah, Eileen's here. She can hear me. She's talking to me in the message. All right, hold on a minute. Eileen, go out and come back in. Let me see. Hold up, because this one, this one doesn't have anything in it. You should only be able to, because Eileen, Judy, and Dar is here.
Cheryl's sending me another package, and I won't get it till Monday.
Let me get that off.
Well, we'll just have to do this.
Okay. Eileen says she doesn't see anybody chatting other than herself. Oh, finally it worked. Okay. If you're here and you're chatting and you don't see the other people, go out of the room and come back in. via the link. There should be 6 people. I know I sent it to Anne. There she is. Yeah. Okay. So who else is here? Galena. Everybody should be here now except for Anne, I think, is the only one that hasn't showed up yet. Galena, I know, is switching to her iPad or some other device. Now it says I only have 3 people. The direct message wouldn't go to YouTube? Well, how did you get in here then? Because if this is private, how did you get in here, Eileen? Yeah, see, Dars worked. Finally worked. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. I wonder where Anne's at. Let's see. I know. Let me see. No, let me get out of here. I hit her up on Facebook with the link. Okay. All right. Let's give Anne one more minute. Let me see if I can track her down. Let's see. Let's see if she's on Instagram. Hope she's not sitting in my other room. I wonder if she's not seeing my message on. No, Anne is the only one that's well, Anne's the only one that's not a mod, and she's the only one that Jules is not here either. That's right, Jules is Jules, because Jules didn't make it in either, and I know I sent it to her. So actually, yeah, there's 2 people missing. Jules and Anne. Yeah, I am going to give them a few minutes because I mean, Jules especially, I want her to, let me make sure I sent her. I know I sent it to her, I thought. Let me see, messages. Yeah, I sent her the link. Same time I sent everybody the link. Let me see. Let me go over to, you know what? If one of you will go over to Zondra's and see if Anne and Jules are in Zondra's stream, and tell them I've sent them messages to look, yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got Jules. Yeah, she's trying again. Okay. Let me try to send her a message, I guess. There's Jules. Okay. Wait for Judy to come back. If Ann doesn't come in, I'm not gonna hold you guys up any longer. There's Jude's. Okay. So who is that, Z's? Julie? Welcome back, Galena. Oh, you got her. Oh, did you tell her to go to Facebook? Or to check her messages somewhere? Oh, okay. Well, maybe she'll check her Facebook because that was where I don't have her on Twitter. So okay. Well, either she'll come in or she'll make it in or she won't. Okay. So is everybody here and well and fine and seeing me and hearing me and all that jazz? Right? Thank goodness for Twitter. All is good now. Okay. Yeah, everybody seems to be good. Okay, good. Yes, thank goodness. So you guys are my panel. And for my, I think you guys seen the title. Galena, you can't lurk. You're a part of the panel. You lurk. Sorry. I've created my first 3 collage packs. Sway to lurk. You're gonna sway to lurk. Okay. And you guys get the first look, and I want you guys' honest feedback. Some, yes. Based now again, they were inspired by kind of based on some of my journal pages. I'm not going to tell you what I think until you guys are done. I want you guys to be. I know you guys are going to be a little bit biased, but I want you guys to be honest as well and say what you really think. So if I need to go back to the drawing board, I need to go back to the drawing board. I won't be hurt. And that's why, I tried to pick, that's why I kind of wanted Ann here because she's kind of new, but, she didn't make it. So she didn't make it. Did I lose somebody? Let's see. Eileen, Jules, Judy, Dar, Galena. Is that right? 5? Yeah, 5. Okay. Yeah, because I would have had 6 with Ann, right? Yeah, okay. So now I have 6. It might be Ann. Ann, is that you? Are you seeing us, Ann? And if you're hearing me, some of the girls had issues where they had to go out and keep coming back in. So I do see a 6 count. If you're hearing me but not seeing chat, go out and come back in. Keep hitting the link and coming back in until, oh, there she is. Finally, she made it. Okay, I have everybody. Why do I have 8? Now who's in? Why do I have 8 people? Okay, all right. So, and were you able to hear? YouTube can't count. Were you able to hear what this is all about? Or do we need a quick run through? Okay, so a couple months back, basically, I asked in a stream if people would be interested in collage packs based on some of my journal pages. So I have done so. I've created 3 collage packs inspired by 3 different journal pages so far that I've chosen. So they're either based on and or inspired by 3 pages I've created on stream. You guys are to give me your honest feedback, no bias. I did do a sneaky peek about a month ago on one of the packs, but you know, it was a real quick sneaky peek. I won't be hurt if you guys tell me you don't like them and I need to go back to the drawing board. I have put I put work into them, but I just kind of let them flow naturally without planning them. So whatever happened on the paper is what happened on the paper, kind of deal. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. These collage packs are going to be made available through my Etsy. And we'll talk about that more. And I'm not going to tell you what I think about the collage packs, but I want you guys as the panel to give me your feedback. Okay? Okay. Are we ready? Now, and they're not anything too extravagant. Okay. All right. The first page I chose was our Dragonfly page. This one is kind of a Indiana Jones meets oh wait, stupid computer, hold on. I do not want that. This page is kind of a cross between Lara Croft and Indiana Jones kind of deal. It's got the green and the blue flowers, and thank you, Eileen. Yeah, this was a real favorite of everybody's. And it's got the dragonflies with the lilies in the background, and then it's got some music paper and text and book pages and dictionary pages, and then on top of it, I took a stencil that's got some zigzag lines that kind of mimic the side of a temple. You know how you like if you've ever seen Indiana Jones or if you've ever played the Lara Croft games, or if you ever think of temples, you know, lost temples, you know, that we stenciled some stencil work, and it kind of gives that feel, that look. And then we took magicals and we dripped magicals down the page. That's what all these basic blues down through here are. It's all magicals. And then the edges, I took some real nice dark blues watercolor to give us the dark around the edges. Okay, so that's what this is. Okay, so based on that, and I did make a copy of this, but now when I do the upload to Etsy, they're going to be the copy is it's gonna be this page and not necessarily the copy that I've attached to the package. It's just for its cover right now. Okay, so I did make a copy of it. So this is our Lost Temple package, is what I'm going to call it. Okay. Yeah. Let me bring you guys down to really quick. Get out of that so you guys can see a little bit more. Okay. Okay. These are going to be printables. So these are not going to, unless somebody specifically asks me to print for them, these are going to be downloadable. They're going to be digital. Yes. They will be made available digital. I will put a blurb in there that they can be made available via original print copies. If you choose to, yada, 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 I will print them in. This is what it's going to cost you, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So without further ado, let me make sure I'm all the way in. Okay. And this page, let me bring it up one. Oh, no, that's the wrong way. I will. So this page is all watercolor, same color combinations. Each one of these circles are hand drawn with the circle template. And inside, I put that same stencil with the inside of the circle only, and detailed with the colors to let it flow. So actually, yeah, this is the way it actually goes. Yes. Actually, that's still too close, I guess. Let me back up one more. It's still too close. There we go. So that's page number 1. So it's kind of like, I picture this as, back in 2000 BC, aliens dropped these the comets or whatever, and they dropped down to Earth, and then we got this underwater temple, kind of deal. Then here's a page number 2. Again, this is all hand painted. Page number 3. This is the same colors. You got the green, the blues, the dark grays, and if you look real close, there's some stamping in the background there throughout this one. So this one is like, this is a Patty Tolley Parrish stamp of her, what does she call it? Help me out, Eileen. What does she call it? Her, I forget what she calls it. Her glyphs. And it's like, like when a computer, but she's got a certain word for it, man. But it's like, when a computer, if you ever seen in the movies when a computer starts spitting out words across the screen and it kind of flows downwards, that's that's what this is kind of like, but then the water's flowing over those, so it's like they're in the background. So it kind of goes along with the whole temple thing. You have the stencil. Yeah, well, she has stamps that match the stencil. So I took her stamp and I put that in the background first with oil pastels. And then I used the same color scheme again, and I painted over them. Okay. I drew in circles with masking fluid, and then painted them with the greens and the blues and the dark blues. And then I pulled up the masking fluid. Again, keeping the color scheme the same in this one. And then I included, now I took a couple pages of my Smack and Dragon papers, and I made copies of those. And so I'm including some bits from those to include. Same color scheme, got a little bit of purple here and some blues. And then we got some greens and the gold and little black on this side. They will also get some book text as well in their package. And they will also get a sheet of music paper in their package. And that completes this first collage pack. What do we think? Let's, one being great, it's good to go. Two being needs a little bit of work, being bad. So 1, 2, or 3. Or as in Eileen said, just great. Oops, wrong way. Anybody else? There's more people. And still out there. Okay. 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 All right. So everybody likes that one. Great. Fantastic. Okay. That one will go. All right. Next one I chose is our flower garden. This one is again goes in watercolor with napkin. Yellows and our perylene green. We've got some washi tape back there. We've got music paper, a textbook paper. Again, the napkin for our focal point. We've got, again, some stenciling with some circles. And then magicals. Some of the yellow is magicals where it's really shiny. You see up there? Where there you can see the shiny there. And then some of the green is watercolor, and then this really beautiful yellow here is watercolor. So based on that page, I have this. Which way do I have it? Okay, I got it right. Right. These are kind of abstract flowers, same color scheme with the peach and the yellow. I put, if you look really close, there is collage tissue paper in the background that gives it all these little marks and text in the background. And then I have handmade stamps that I made like 2 or 3 years ago of bun foam, of abstract flower shapes, kind of like in a rose format or shape. And I stamped those with gesso, and I covered it with gel medium, and then I painted those with the same colors, and then I hand painted over the background there, kept the color scheme. This kind of goes along with what I already had on the page with the circle stenciling and then the magicals and the green and the yellow drippies. This is, which one, Eileen? This one? Or this one? Yes. This, I took a stencil and I used, you guys know I bought this, Mary Beth Shaw got me started on this, and it works, and it's fabulous, and I love it. So I just put a stencil down and I painted it with watercolor. Yeah, so this kind of goes with the garden theme. Again, keeping it to the garden theme. And then again, I included some of my painty Smack and Dragon papers. Each package will also get the same, a copy of the same music paper and the book pages. So these two will also be included in each of the other packages. I just didn't make extra copies. But I did, I am going to incorporate some of my own handmade papers, copies of them, that either color coordinate with the page. So this is yellow, and this one they're actually getting my new signature thing of the incidental tears that I love. But it's got the greens and a little bit of blue and the yellow. And then again, they'll have the 2 pages at the end, which is the music paper and the book text. And that is package number 2. That's our garden package. Okay. And for our third one tonight, I chose another one that was everybody's favorite. Got a couple more in this book that I'm going to do. These are, if these all get approved, I'm putting them, I'm going to digitalize them and put them out on my Etsy and make them available. Once I have them digitalized and out on my Etsy, before I release them to my Etsy, I am going to do a product release video or stream, a quick one on my channel. And anybody who is a fib via Twitter is going to get a special coupon to get a percentage off. I haven't decided on price yet, and I haven't decided on the fibs special coupon yet. Then once I do that, I will also make them available to the general public, but they won't get a coupon. Or like if I give you guys like 15% off, like everybody else will just get like 5% off for new release percentage. So because you know what I mean, like all the fibs, whoever's a fib on Twitter is the only people that are going to have the coupon code for the larger percentage off. Whereas in the general public will only be able to have a 5% off, and you know, that kind of deal, because you know, you guys have been following me. Those that are on Twitter have been following me forever. And I feel that I want you guys to get a different percentage off. I haven't decided on price. I don't know. I have to kind of, I mean, I was kind of looking at some of the packages that are out there, but I want to do another review before I decide on a price. They can't be too much because they're digital. So people are printing them at home. They're using their own paper, their own ink. So, you know, they're not going to be too expensive. Yeah, you know, this is, I'm not going to make money on these. Like, you know, it's not going to be like big ticket items. These are going to be more where the quantity is really going to get me where I'm going to be able to make a profit. The more I sell really is where it's going to be at. So, all right. So for our third package today, I'm naming this one Vintage Love Letter. And it's based on this page. This one, all in the background, is all tissue paper, two different tissue papers. And then I did some stenciling. This is rice paper image. And then watercolor. No, Eileen got her green in the other one. So yeah, Vintage Love Letter. Who's texting me? I don't know. Oh, that was good. Okay. So it has a little bit of green in there, maybe. So, yes, you have. Yes. They're all on video. So, yeah. So, this is our first page. Again, I took a little bit of the one tissue paper and put that in the background. And then I took some of my own my own painted papers. Like this was the Eileen, you remember when we did the I was getting the crusty bits with the stencils and the Diane Reevely white spray. There's some of those papers back there. And then some of my regular, like this has the circles and the stamps and just some of my all my painty papers. Yeah. So yeah, there's a mix of my painty papers in the background and a big chunk of the like love letter paper all crossed like here. And then I took the colors that were in the rice paper, so the purples, the greens, and the peachy and orange, and I colored the page and splattered it and dripped it. Okay. And then because it's vintage, we had to have some brown. Again, it's all collage and stamps and washi tape. And then I took the browns and some white. So yep. So we had to have that in there. Yeah. But it's good. Like if they print this out, they can rip this into different pieces. And they can make a nice vintage page with pieces of this, or grunge, or So, but it's got a lot of interest in it. I mean, I got my own stencil work there, and I mean the colors are just beautiful. Yeah. And then I took the main stencil, and I took some of the different colors that I used. And then I added some green and blue in one of the corners. But I used the same bits and pieces of the same stencil I'd used on the main page, and gave it the edging as well. And it's got the shimmer. So I'm hoping that they'll be able to capture some of the shimmer when they print it, or when it prints. It should capture some. Yeah. And then again, I tried to pick some couple coordinating pieces that I had of my painty papers, my Smack and Dragon pages. And again, it's going to get a copy of the music paper and the book text as well. And so that is package number 3, Vintage Love Letter. Thank you, Eileen. So if these go over well, like I said, I'm gonna figure out a price. I'm gonna go out on Etsy and see what collage packs are kind of going for. Kind of figure out like an average, and then I'm gonna put together. Like I said, I'm gonna figure out a coupon for you guys and a coupon for others. And if, do hit me up on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter account, at least sign up. It's really easy. Just sign up and hit me up for a friend request. Good. I'm glad all these passed. I'm seriously. I mean, is there any comment or feedback that you can give me? Thank you, Anne. Is there anything that maybe I need to do differently? And then there's a few more pages from this journal book that I'm going to create sets for. Okay, send me, again, I'm Shauna Musit everywhere, so just send me a friend request. And then they're going to be this size. So like this is, what did I say? These were these are. So these are 11.5 by. I think everybody has 8.5 by 11, right? So yeah, 8.5 by 11.5. So when you print it, you'll be able to print it to the 8.5 by 11 printer, right? You can enlarge it if you want to print larger. Like I said, the front page, the only thing where I have to, yeah, Jules, and a lot of people have a hard time finding paper that the thing with my all my stuff is before the 1965 date, so I know copyright free. So should they make something that they want to sell, they're going to be okay, and I'm going to be able to put that stipulation on my collage packs because I know that they're way before the copyright date. Welcome back, Dar. So yeah, they're going to be, it's 8.5 by 11. You can resize them. Once you download them, you can resize them to any size you want. So, but don't let the cat out of the bag too much yet. Wait until you guys you guys can talk about it once I do the product release. I will do it live. I will do the product release live. Yeah, I wanted to do a little bit something for everyone with some different colors. So yeah. I mean, my collage packs I think are different than anybody else's I've seen out there too, because people usually either just do papers that they've done, like background papers, or like specific pattern papers. My packages are going to be completely different. So yeah, I trust that you guys will not say anything and keep it to yourselves. And then I'm going to work on tomorrow. I'm going to work on figuring out what the price is going to be. Wednesday, stream will be a Smack and Dragon. So either Thursday or Friday, providing which goes well, will be the release party. That's what we'll call it. And then I will have everything, all the information ready to go and be able to give out the coupon to the Fibs on Twitter. And I will give away a free copy of all 3 sets to one person during the release party. So one person will get a free download of all 3 sets. And I'll do a random.org kind of deal. So yeah, I think that'll be nice. Or something like that. Maybe I'll do 3 different winners or something. I don't know. But I'll definitely give away a freebie. Yeah. So thank you guys. I'm honored that you guys like them so much and that I did well my first time out the gate. So thank you for that. But yeah, and then as I do other collage packs, you guys will be my panel of judges. And again, don't be afraid to ever tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you think. I wanted honest opinions, and that's why I chose some people that I'm super close with, some people that I know will be honest with me, like Eileen, and tell me that it sucks. Anne, who's newer to our group, who's not biased yet, That's it, guys. Go enjoy Zandra's stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your feedback. If you guys can think of anything in the next couple of days, shoot me an email or a tweeter. Let me know. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. Have a great evening. I'll see you guys at Z's. I'm excited. Bye.